On the Money Watch, from getting audited to missing tax breaks, filing your taxes can be pretty scary, but it doesn't have to be. Certified Financial Planner Bert joins us now to talk about tax errors. Now, what are the main things you want to get through here? Because there's a lot of fear in doing taxes, right?
There is a lot of fear. And you know why there's so much fear, Kirsten?
Why?
Because the tax law is so complicated. In 1913, when the 16th Amendment started, tax law, all the information was about 400 pages. Today it's over 74,000 pages.
So a lot of miscommunications that you don't want to document and then have the IRS come back and say you did something wrong.
People say, man, I don't understand this. It's just too complicated. About 80% of folks today use either a tax preparer or their own TurboTax, if you will.
So what do you think is the best route, the safest, effective route, so you're accurate and you don't get any calls from the IRS?
Well, the safest and most effective route is to seek a tax preparer because tax, as I said, the tax law is complicated. But people are fearful of making the mistake, and then they start, and that's where all the complications come in.
And some people are actually afraid that their tax advisor might be inept or crooked.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the ones that I'm concerned about is those signs you see on the side of the road where they guarantee you money back. Those, I think, are very, very suspect.
Because it all depends on your tax bracket and how much they took out of your check versus, you know, what you made and all that.
There's been a lot of national scams about these tax preparers that put up the signs, you know, and will get you guaranteed you get your money back. So you have to be very, very careful. The bottom line is if it doesn't feel right, your gut is telling you something, walk away.
Okay, so two-part question. Sure. Best advice for those who do their taxes on their own, say buy via TurboTax, and best advice for those who do it with the tax preparer, and how do you look for, you know, how do you make sure they're certified?
Well, the one thing you want to be sure of is that you get all the deductions that you're entitled to. And unfortunately, many people take the easy way out. That they use a 1040 EZ because that's a quick form, but they leave a lot of deductions on the table. So you want to be sure that you're getting all the deductions you're entitled to. And the second part of your question was?
Was if you go to someone who's going to prepare the taxes for you, how do you make sure that they are who they say they are and they know what they're doing?
Well, of course, if you're dealing with a CPA or an enrolled agent, those are the two real keys, because those folks are bona fide, certified, and they know what they're doing. It's the ones that throw up the shingle, you know, they're only in business 3 months out of the year. Those are the ones I'm suspect of.
Okay, and then lastly, if you do owe something back and you're afraid you can't pay it, how do you handle that type of situation?
Well, first of all, if you don't file a return, the penalties are 5% per month for the taxes that are due, up to a maximum of 25%. You can get an extension. The government will work a payment program out for you, but don't run from the government because they know where you are.
They know where you are. They certainly do.
They know where you work.
All right, exactly. Know where you work, where you live. They know everything.
Right.
All right, thank you so much, Bert. A lot of good tips for a very scary issue for a lot of people. And then